Capricorn, this is just with your February 2020 tarot reading. I hope you guys are having an enjoyable day so far. So, Capricorn, um, well, it looks like for the most part that this looks to be pretty good energy for you guys. I was trying to think like who has a good reading. You always think of who has the best reading, who has the most stellar reading. Yours is not so bad. Something you're trying to get off the ground or trying to manifest may not be all coming together. You may have someone being difficult. Could be a literal Sagittarius that could be a bit difficult with your process moving forward. But I feel that some of you are you could be getting a loan for a home. Maybe you're looking for a home, scouting for a new place to live, and you just got approved for a home, so that's pretty good. And now you can kind of put your fears aside. The end of feeling caged, feeling stuck, feeling trapped to one situation. You now have options. And for that, and with that, some of you may not be taking everyone with you. Some of you could be departing from family. It's going to be difficult. Someone doesn't want to let you go. But you may have to say your goodbyes and move forward in a home situation. Now, it looks like some of you are coming in very strong, very confident. You are the go-to person. A lot of people may be coming to you for advice, help, and overall objective to things. They need your clarification. You may be the go-to person. You are the person that does the hiring and the firing. And if you are looking for work, looking for an opportunity, it is going to be a process. You will meet with people who are very compassionate, who are opening, who are very sensitive, and who probably likes your style. If you are in the workplace, you may get along quite well with a particular individual. This is a female here, and she has big plans, big plans of how things are going to go between the two of you, or her plans with the business, with the company all together. Like there's big plans. You may not be aboard for all of them, but you're faking it until you make it. Yeah, we could do this. Yeah, great. And it looks like you're going to put in a lot of energy and effort so that you can stand out from the crowd, so that you can reach your goal. And it looks like you're going to do just that, Capricorn. There may be a little bit of still having to figure out the details about, where you're going from here. What's your next move? What you're going to do after you complete this project, after you get your loan. Now let's look for a place. Once I get this job and I assess what they want from me. And I handle the task at hand. Now, what's my next step? Some of you, if you have your own business now, you're looking at what your next project should be. What should be the next venture that you address or you go after? What's going to be your next path? And it's something unfamiliar to you. It's something that may be foreign. Some of you may be thinking to doing exports, imports, taking business abroad, traveling. It's just, you're just on another journey, and you're really not sure. Some of you may be a little scared, like, I don't want to do business there. I don't want to deal with those people there. I don't want to go here. So you may not be clear about certain things that you have to do, especially if it's like, okay, we want you to go places where you're not comfortable with going these places, right? You may say, no, I'm not going to do it. So something may be asked of you that you have to nix and say no. Others of you, you're not going to make a final judgment, but you just don't feel good about it. And it's now up to you to say, what are you going to do about this? What are you going to, yes or no? Are you in or are you out? What's going to happen? And it's like you don't want to say no because you don't want to miss an opportunity that could come your way, but you also kind of don't want to do it either. So it's kind of like a catch-22 some of you may find yourself in, whether it be in the home life or business. It's like this catch-22 energy I'm seeing for some of you. Now, when it comes to matters of love, single Capricorns, someone could be offering you something or tried to, and you were so damn defensive. They were like, okay, fine, I'll go somewhere else. And, and it's like, it's difficult for you to open yourself up to love, Capricorn. But I understand sometimes it's like that if you've been through some things. And for some of you, you may have no faith in love anymore. No faith at all. You may engage with people, yes, talk to them. And you may be more of a counselor to others than you are even for yourself. Like telling other people, you need to move on. Don't hold on to that. Let that go. Let love in again. And you don't do exactly what you're telling other people to do. Something about the past that really to this day you kind of can't get over, but you want love. You do. Not only that, you feel like you deserve love. Not only do you want love, you feel that you deserve love. But you may always attract manipulators. Hell, every time you meet somebody, you may be thinking, well, how can I make this work for me? So there's that. There's always a motive on the table, and you may not have or have found that connection that's just all about the connection, right? It's not about, well, I work here and I live here and I drive this and I fly here. It's all about just the connection. Shit, we could just live off of love in a box. I mean, I don't know who's doing that these days, but some people may. So, it may be hard pressed for you to find that, but you do want it desperately. And I feel, well, if you want to have a good time, there's no shortage of those people coming around. And you may have someone scratching at your door around this time looking for just that, a good time. It seems that some of you are just really going to be focusing on work, career, and you have a lot of great prospects when it comes to that area of life. So you're feeling pretty confident. You're feeling good. You're feeling strong. You're feeling like you found your formula, and that's it. You don't really need love at this time. You're getting into your attention. So if you need something, like if you just need your ego stroked, you know where to go for that. If you need something else taken care of, you know where to go for that. Love may be something that you're just like, it's too complicated. It puts me in my feels. I'm not comfortable with that. So I'm just going to focus on what I can control, right? And here you are, off the market, but not off the market meaning relationship, but off the market not even trying to look for anything because you just don't feel like love is for you. Some of you just feel like love isn't for you. But just bear in mind that there was someone who was interested in you, who was showing you that they were interested, but because you were so fearful and you didn't trust it, and your energy communicated to them, no, get out of here, no. So Capricorn, take inventory, because it looks like you want love, but everything else is, making you feel like no. And it's something, like I said, from the past could have created such an issue for you. It's hard for you to even let go of that. Now, couple Capricorns. Love, you're expressing it. And it seems as though you may have, been on a good place with your mate and you were taking it step by step. And someone's been giving you a hard time. Is someone not cooperating? Is it a Sagittarius with this temperance reverse? Is Sagittarius not cooperating with you Capricorns? Because it looks like someone may not be cooperating. And if someone's not cooperating, you're like, well, to hell with it. You may have, laid the gauntlet down and said, well, this is what it's going to be. Or they may have told you what it was going to be, and that's it. And so if you're having an issue with your mate, you may be saying, well, okay, fine. This is how you want it to be, no problem. But let's not try to act like you don't care, Capricorn, because you care. You care. You do care. So stop. You care. You don't want this person to get away. It's hard for you to let them go. It's hard for you to walk away and stay away. You may be able to walk away, but staying away isn't a whole nother thing. So it's hard for you to let this person go. You may feel like, for some of you may feel like this person's playing games with you. You thought that this was the one. You thought that, everything was going to go right and go perfect. And this was your person and you was going to live forever happily ever after. Now they're acting different. Now they're all over the place. They come around fine. They give you, they answer their phone. They respond to you at times and then they don't. And some of you are saying, I'm not going to tolerate this. I'm not going to take it. What I give is what I want in return. Or what are you going to do? And I feel like, everyone is at this place of like, what do I do? What do we do? At least the Capricorns I'm reading for, it's like, what do you do? You're not going to tolerate whatever they're not giving you. If they're not cooperating, you're not going to tolerate that. If they're being moody, one minute they're nice, the next minute they're nasty, you're not going to tolerate that. If they're holding back and they're not communicating with you and you're trying to continue to reach out, you're not going to tolerate that either. But after a while, you start getting your feels and you're confused. What should you do next? How can you approach the situation? How did we get here? How can I get this back on track? Could there be another person? Capricorn? Maybe that you have more of a feeling toward, and could it be that you've cut someone out for another person? And if you've done that and you were fine with it, like, oh, well, that's the breaks, on to the next one. you may start to feel kind of bad about it. You may start to feel like, was that the right thing? Did I really do what I wanted to do? Did I make the right decision? Is this really what I want to do? So for some of you, it's like you're changing one for the other. Others of you, you want this person, you thought it was real, and for whatever reason, the two of you aren't on the same page, and there's now problems. And as try as you might to just disconnect and act like you don't care, you do. And so now you're stuck trying to decide, do you reach out? Do you let it go? Do you walk away? What do you do? Well, in the extended, we're going to look deeper into this relationship. We're going to see past this week. We're going to look at months ahead and see what's going on. We're also going to look at you Capricorn singles in a description box that explains everything that we look at. So if you're interested in that, click the link to the extended. If you would like something personal, you can click the link to my website and set something up for yourself. If you would like to share, please do so in the comment section below. And if you're new to this channel, welcome and subscribe, because I will be back very soon with another one. Take care, Capricorn.